Shaitan Ministry Gaurakarana Shakti Bhakti Dhira Amen. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakayan Chakshurumritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Tavapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayan Kadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Sitapadakam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Nargunatan Vitaktam Sajivan Sadhuitam Savadutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagano Lolita Shri Vishakam Vitamcha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisai Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisabhana Sute Devi Namami Hari Priya Panchakalpataru Vyascha Kriva Sandhubhyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Prabhupada ki jai. Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Which chapter?
Chapter कौन सा है? Passing away.
It's 11th chapter.
Chapter 11, the passing of Haridasa Thakura. All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is very merciful and who is very dear to Advaita Acharya and Lord Nityananda. All glories to the Master of Srinivas Thakura. All glories to the Master of Haridasa Thakura. All glories to the dear Master of Gadadhara Pandit. All glories to the Master of the life of Dhira Damodara Swami. All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya, who is very dear to Kasi Mishra. He is the Lord of the life of Jagadananda and the Lord of Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami. All glories to the transcendental form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. My dear Lord, kindly give me shelter at your lotus feet by your causeless mercy. All glories to Lord Nityananda, who is the life and soul of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. My dear Lord, kindly give me engagement in devotional service at your lotus feet. All glory to Advaita Acharya, who is treated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as superior due to his age and respectability. Please give me engagement in devotional service at your lotus feet. All glories to all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for the Lord is their life and soul. all of you kindly bestow devotional service upon me. All glory to Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, and Gopal Bhatt Goswami, the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. They are all my masters. I am writing this narration of the pastimes and attributes of the Lord by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates. I do not know how to write properly, but I am purifying myself by writing this description. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thus resided at Jagannath Puri with his personal devotees and enjoyed the congregational dancing and congregational chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In the daytime, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu engaged in dancing and chanting, and in evening, and seeing the temple of Jagannath at night, in the company of his most confidential devotees, such as Ramanand Rai and Dhira Damodara Goswami. He tasted the nectar of the transcendental mellows of Lord Sri Krishna's pastimes. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very happily passed his days in this way at Nilachal, Jagannath Puri. Feeling separation from Krishna, he exhibited many transcendental symptoms all over his body. Day after day, the symptoms increased, and at night, they increased even more. All these symptoms, such as transcendental anxiety, agitation, and talking like a madman, were present just as they are described in the Shastras. Swarup Damodara Goswami and Ramanand Rai, the chief assistant in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, remained with him both day and night. One day, Govinda, the personal servant to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, went in great jubilation to deliver the remnants of Lord Jagannath's food to Haridasa Thakura. When Govinda came to Haridasa, he saw that Haridasa Thakura was lying on his back and chanting his rounds very slowly. Please rise and take your Mahaprasadam, Govinda said. Haridasa Thakura replied, today I shall observe fasting. I have not finished chanting my regular number of rounds. How then can I eat? But you have brought Mahaprasadam, and how can I neglect it? Saying this, he offered prayers to the Mahaprasadam, took a little portion, and ate it. What is the teaching for us? What is the lesson for us?
Not eat before us.
Without 16 rounds, no one is qualified to eat. The time we want to use for eating, we should use it to chant. It's abomination for a devotee to say that I have not finished my round, but he has eaten and also have time to sleep. When we say unfortunate, that is the meaning. Unfortunate means one cannot complete 16 rounds. That is a misfortune. So Haridasa Thakura is teaching. I have not chanted my round. He is not chanting 16 rounds. Right? He said, I have not finished 16 rounds. How can I eat? What's my qualification to eat? What's my qualification to sleep? That is a devotee. Unfortunate person have time to sleep, have time to eat, but have no time to chant. Rupa Goswami said we have jaundice. The tongue of a person who cannot finish 16 rounds is jaundiced. Has jaundice. Disease of avidya. One who is healthy will have taste for chanting the holy name. At least 16. This is 16. When the devotee came to Prabhupada, and another good brother introduced him, like, Prabhupada, this Prabhu is not chanting 16, he has stopped chanting. And Prabhupada replied, then he is an animal, not a human being. What is animal? Animal doesn't have vows to keep. The human beings will have vows to keep. One who takes vows cannot complete it. So contaminated that the face will not be seen. It's a big contamination. So Haridas is teaching. Haridas offered his obeisances to the Lord and replied, my body... Sorry, I jumped. The next day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Haridas' place and inquired from him, Haridas, are you well? Haridas offered his obeisances to the Lord and replied, my body is all right, but my mind and intelligence are not well. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu further inquired from Haridas, can you ascertain what your disease is? Haridas Thakura replied, disease is that I cannot complete my rounds. Prabhupada said, if one cannot complete the fixed number of rounds he is assigned, he should be considered to be in a diseased condition of spiritual life. Srila Haridas Thakura is called Nama Acharya. Of course, we cannot imitate Haridas Thakura, but everyone must chant a prescribed number of rounds. In our Krishna consciousness movement, we have fixed 16 rounds as a minimum so that the Westerners will not feel burdened. These 16 rounds must be chanted and chanted loudly so that one can hear himself and others. Now that you have become old, the Lord said, you may reduce the number of rounds that you chant daily. You are already liberated, and therefore you need not follow the regulative principles very strictly. Your role in this incarnation is to deliver the people in general. You have sufficiently preached the glories of the holy name in this world. The Lord concluded, now therefore, please reduce the fixed number of times you chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Haridas Thakura replied, kindly hear my real plea. I was born in an inferior family, and my body is most abominable. I always engage in low work. Therefore, I am the lowest, most condemned of men. This is how Haridas Thakura thinks. Although he's the most exalted person, but he thinks like this and he feels like this, which is the quality of one who is pure. One who is pure does not have false ego. So he thinks differently and he reasons differently. It is Lord Krishna's Krishna's mercy. It is Krishna's mercy that he sent Haridasa Thakura to Yavana family. In Bhagavad Gita, we hear Lord Krishna is equal to all. What is Krishna's equality? If Krishna appear only in the Brahmana family, that would mean, which is also happening, those who are born in the Brahmana family, even without the qualification, they think that spiritual life or Krishna consciousness belongs to them, although they have no qualification. To prove to them that Krishna consciousness does not depend on these external things, Haridasa Thakura is sent to Yavana family. Murari Gupta is sent to animal family. Prahlad Maharaj is sent to demonic family. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and brought all of them out and showed the whole world. See what Krishna consciousness is. It does not depend on any material situations. It is fully independent. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Haridasa Thakura, your birth is superior to mine. The Lord is not joking. He feels like that. Haridasa, your birth is superior to mine. Although I was born in a Brahmana family, but look at my activities. A word juggler. Speak. All kinds of philosophy. And challenge devotees. The devotees were feeling pain of the blasphemers. They were feeling the pain more from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was constantly harassing devotees. They were waiting for the Lord to come and deliver them. The Lord came and he's not delivering them. Instead, he is increasing their problem. So the devotees were feeling more pain from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all of them joined together. Lord Krishna, when will you make him a devotee? Krishna, make him a devotee. Look at his intelligence. Look at his beauty. Just look at his scholarship. If he become a devotee, the whole world will become a devotee. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he said, see, I will show all of you the kind of devotee I am. Lord Shiva will come and worship me. Yes, I promise you. Even Lord Shiva will worship me. Just wait, you'll see. After speaking, he will cover the devotee. Nobody will understand what he is. Yes, that is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's behavior. One time, it's a devotee. The next moment, is Krishna. The next moment, he's praying and begging the Lord as a devotee. Never steady, out of ecstasy. So he's using Haridasa Thakura to teach us the importance of completing our 16 rounds in the morning, not in the afternoon, not in the night. Not in the night, in the morning. If our 16 rounds is not completed by 6:30, that is what? Laziness. Laziness. And one who cannot complete it, even the whole day, 16 rounds, that is 16 rounds. One who cannot finish it 16 rounds before in the morning, not even in the whole day, and postponing to the next day, you're not a human being. Once you complete 16 rounds before 7:30, finish 7:30, then you will see that you have a long day. You can do many things. Yes. If you don't complete it, you never have a day. And everything will be a struggle. Everything will be a struggle. except we are eating and sleeping. Other auspicious thing will be a struggle. So we should try to finish 16 rounds before 7:30 in the morning, not 7:30 p.m., 7:30 a.m. I am unseeable, I am unseeable and untouchable, but you have accepted me as a servant. This means that you have delivered me from a hellish condition and raised me to the Vaikuntha platform. Haridasa Thakura say, I am so untouchable. Anyone who touch me must get purified by jumping in Ganga. He feels like that, not that he was just talking. He feels like this. Naturally, he feels like this. My dear Lord, you are the fully independent personality of Godhead. You act by your own free will. You cause the whole world to dance and act as you like. My dear Lord, by your mercy you have made me dance in many ways. For example, I was offered the Shraddha Patra, which should have been offered to first-class Brahmanas. I ate from it even though I was born in a family of meat eaters. It was Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya gave him this offering. Haridasa said, please, you will be blasphemed by doing this. Give it to qualified Brahmanas. Advaita Acharya said, I have not seen any person who is more qualified than you. You take it. And Haridasa could have took it. So he's appreciating that. I have had one desire for a very long time. I think that quite soon, my Lord, you will bring to a close your pastimes within this material world. I wish that you not show me this closing chapter of your pastimes. Before that time comes, kindly let my body fall down in your presence. I wish to catch your lotus-like face upon my heart and see your moon-like face. With my tongue, I shall chant your holy name, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya.
That is my desire. Kindly let me give up my body in this way. Haridasa wants to live before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He doesn't want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to live before him. The pain of suppression will not allow him to live. So he's begging the Lord. So let me go before you. This can happen to a guru and disciple when their relationship has been very, very wonderful. If there is no relationship between the guru and Krishna, a guru has officially initiated, but they have no connection. There is no dealing between them, no communication. Neither it's a phone call, it's an email or personal dealing. How will one develop a sweet relationship that when the guru leaves, one will cry or one will go with the guru? What will make one to feel that? Only when the relationship is very close, deep. If I don't know you, somebody telling me one pure devotee left the body somewhere, and then what? What is my problem? If we have relationship, immediately you feel like the world has come to an end. So this should be a relationship. The scripture recommends when the spiritual master leaves, the disciples will cry. Not only crying, after crying they should leave also with the spiritual master. That's the recommendation. The disciples should leave, they should die with the spiritual master. That is, the relation is cordial. They have been together, they have been very intimate, they are doing things that will keep them together. That attachment is created by how they are relating with each other. That attachment is created. When the attachment is there, when the separation comes, one will feel that the pain of separation is very intolerable for those who have developed the relationship. So we see that those who have the relationship, they will prefer to leave the body by entering fire. Fire is peaceful than the pain of separation. Therefore, they enter there willingly without pain. But today, that relationship is not there. That's the same thing with the spiritual master. The same thing, the spiritual master and disciple. This attachment will be there. Attachment to your lotus feet is the perfection that fulfills all desires. How will you develop the attachment? There's nothing between us, no communication. I see you once a week, once in a year. I will see, not even talking, once a year. You see me when I come to give you one philosophical teachings. No, no relationship, only philosophical teaching. Come to speak once a year, and you don't see me again until next year. No communication. What relationship will come in that situation? Huh? What relationship will be there? I see you once a year, maybe for 4 days or 2 days. The next year again, people will see. There is nothing like we have something intimately united. So we have something that is keeping us. How are we going to get that close relationship? So our Krishna consciousness is superficially practiced. Superficial. Our relationship is also like that. All external. There is nothing intimate. Haridasa, Thakura, and Chaitanya, they have intimate relationship. They have to have connection. They are connected. They see each other every day. They communicate. There is interaction with them. Haridasa, Thakura stay with Chaitanya in Jagannath Puri. From here to Jagannath Puri, they stuck it together. Chaitanya come to see Haridasa Thakura every day. As soon as he leaves the temple, the next place he go is Haridasa Thakura. Every day without fail. Even though Haridasa is not entering there. But Chaitanya comes to him. That is the potency of bhakti. One who has bhakti cannot be restless. You don't have to run here and there to look. The Lord will come to where his devotee is. The Lord is attached to his devotees. Lord Krishna says in Vrindavan, not because the gopis were attached to him. He is the one attached to the gopis because of the lovely dealings with him. It is the lovely dealings that chained Krishna down in Vrindavan and made him to forget his duty of killing demons like Kamsa, until Kruda has to come and chastise him. You forgot your duty. You are sitting here, your father and mother, they are constantly harassed by Kamsa. Every day Kamsa comes to him. I'll kill you. Every day, Devaki and Vasudeva, they harass like this. And you are sitting here, not doing anything. Don't treat your devotee like this. And Krishna jumped on the chariot. He jumped on the chariot and he's sitting there, and all the gopis. Today we don't have to hide our feelings to Krishna. We don't have to hide it. We have to go and stop this boy from going to Mathura. He cannot live on like this. All the gopis, they came. As soon as they came, Krishna came down from chariot and left. Disappeared and went with the gopis to the forest. I couldn't come and look at the chariot. Where is him? Balaram was alone sitting there. Krishna is not sitting there. What is the boy? It is then Balaram himself. Look, so my brother is not here. Where did he go? I could have said, please, only you can help us. please look for him. So Balaram came down and he looked on the ground. He saw Krishna's footprint. That is how he traced Krishna and went to the forest. Krishna is sitting there with the gopis, and he forgot he was on chariot going to Mathura. He did not remember. He was there sitting peaceful, as if nothing is happening. And Balaram has to say, brother, let's go. Oh, let's go to Mathura. For what? You were told your father and mother comes. Oh, okay. Then he came. As soon as he climbed on the chariot, Thakura said, if I wait again, he will disappear. I don't know where he will go this time. Immediately, let me down now. He started to drive the chariot. The gopis Lord detained Krishna, made him to forget his duty. This is bhakti, not philosophy. This is bhakti. Philosophy should take us to understand bhakti, to enter into the melos of pure devotional service. That is bhakti. Not just speaking philosophy that address our intellect and forget the heart. That is not bhakti. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Haridasa Thakura, they exemplify this. That every day they are together and the attachment increases every day because there is activity between them. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking Haridasa many questions and Haridasa speaks. He speaks the pure love of Godhead. And Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami also they didn't enter Jagannath Puri. They see what Haridasa, they hear. People are rushing to go and see Jagannath. Jagannath rushed to come and see. Yes. And the three of them are rejected from the social prestigious society. They were rejected. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is attached to them. What is external thing? It has nothing to do with bhakti, with prema. What is external thing? Nothing, zero. So understand this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not going to Prakasanana Saraswati every day like this, comes to Haridasa Thakura. Never. Only once he went there because they were blaspheming him and devotees were very disturbed. Only that. Otherwise, he was contaminated people. So Haridasa Thakura said, my dear Lord, before you disappear, let me go. Let this low-born body fall down before you. You can make possible this perfection of all my desires. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, my dear Haridasa, Krishna is so merciful that he must execute whatever you want. There is nothing which is unobtainable by a devotee. Nothing. That's the Prahlad Maharaj, 7th canto. And we have a similar verse there, 3:13:49. Canto 3, chapter 13, text 49. Similar. Everything is achievable by devotee. Everything is achievable by devotee who is practicing nicely. Nothing remains unachieved when the Supreme Personality of Godhead is pleased with someone. Nothing remained unachieved. Nothing remained unachieved by when the Supreme Personality of Godhead is pleased with someone. What will make the Lord be pleased with someone? By transcendental achievement, one understands everything else to be insignificant. One who engages in transcendental loving service is elevated to the highest professional stage by the Lord Himself, who is seated in everyone's hearts. Prabhupada said, if one serves faithfully, there is no possibility of frustration because the Lord Himself takes charge of the devotee's advancement. There is no for a devotee who serves with faith. A devotee should not be frustrated. And not to be frustrated in Krishna consciousness, we should do what? Serve faithfully. We should serve faithfully. Can we see our disease? Huh?
Yes.
A devotee is not a frustrated person. A devotee should not be frustrated. A devotee should not be insecure. A devotee should not worry about the future. All these things are signs of faithlessness, improper sadhana, and duplicity in our dealings. Duplicity in our dealings. No one enjoys sweet rice which is mixed with sand. Is it true?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
No one enjoys
Sweet
sweet rice which is mixed with sand. But the sweet rice which is not mixed with sand is what? Relishable. It is relishable. There's another verse which says, instruction, Swambhu Ramon is talking to Dhruva Maharaj. Swambhu Ramon is talking to Dhruva Maharaj. Fourth canto, yeah. Check chapter 10 or chapter 10. He has similar, some qualities which will make the Lord very pleased with devotees. Hmm? Yeah, okay, 11. Chapter 13th verse. Titikshaya karunaya maitrya cha kila jantushu samatvena cha sarvatma bhagavan samprasidati. The Lord is very satisfied with His devotee when the devotee greets other people with tolerance, mercy, friendship, and equality. The Lord is what? Pleased, happy, satisfied with His devotees who greet other devotees with tolerance, mercy, friendship, and equality. For this devotee, there is nothing which is unobtainable, nothing which is not achieved, nothing. Everything becomes easy, available for devotees. Why not? Why not? If your father is a millionaire, do you have difficulty getting anything from him? No. Eh? When will you have difficulty getting anything from the father? When we are disobedient. When we're disobedient, Then, when the father is coming, as soon as you hear the voice, he's coming, he's going to beat me because I have destroyed so many things in the house. My mother is going to report me, and the father is going to beat me. But a child who behaves very nicely, when he hears the father's voice outside, what happened? Run! Now he run to go because you know that some things, yes, father has come with some, desirable things. That will not happen to for the misdeeds of the child. So, let us live our life in such a way that the Lord become pleased with us and tell us, well done. Who will not feel happy to hear this from the father, from the guru, from the parents? Who will not feel? We have to merit it by doing something wonderful. Catching the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Haridasa Thakura said, my Lord, do not create an illusion. Although I am so fallen, you must certainly show me this mercy. My Lord, there are many respectable personalities, millions of devotees who are fit to sit on my head. They are all helpful in their persons. My Lord, if an insignificant insect like me dies, what is the loss? If an ant dies, where is the loss to the material world? My Lord, you are always affectionate to your devotees. I am just an imitation devotee. Haridasa. But nevertheless, I wish that you fulfill my desire. That is my expectation. Because he had to perform his known duties, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got up to leave. But it was settled that the following day, after he saw the Jagannath, he would return to visit Haridasa Thakura. After embracing him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left to perform his known duties and went to the sea. The next morning, after visiting the Jagannath temple, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, accompanied by all his devotees, went hastily to see Haridasa Thakura. He is waiting for the Lord to come so he can disappear. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the devotees came before Haridasa Thakura, who offered his respect to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the Vaishnavas. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired, my dear Haridas, what is the news? Haridasa Thakura replied, my Lord, whatever mercy you can bestow upon me, that is all. That is the only thing remaining now. The only thing now is give whatever mercy you have. So I can go. Upon hearing this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately began great congregational chanting in the courtyard. But Krishna Pandit was the chief dancer. The demigods have this opportunity. Demigods. They have this opportunity. The personality of Godhead is coming before them, leaving their body. Bringing all devotees to have kirtan for them, celebrating the disappearance of a great devotee. Any demigod have this opportunity? No. Only a devotee. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Haridasa Thakura, the teaching was how a devotee should leave the body. It's a proper way to leave the body. Either in the presence of the Lord directly, or in the presence of the Lord's holy name, or what? The holy name. What? The holy name. Not in the hospital. Punishment. Not in the hospital. That is punishment. we will know the result of what we are doing at the time of death. How we are going to leave our body in which situation. What are we going to remember? This will tell at the time we are leaving the body. So Prabhupada said everything we are doing will be tested. The examination day is this day we are leaving the body. Who is going to be there? A loving devotee is having kirtan for us to leave the body, or we are going to leave the body lamenting what we are leaving behind. We are lamenting how much I suffered, and look at all these people now, leaving all these things for these people. Feeling, regretting seriously. That is defeat. Devotees should not leave the body angry. Should not leave the body lamenting for what we are leaving behind. We should be in ecstasy. But the Winter Puri is in that mood. Oh, Lord of Mathura. Externally, it looks like lamentation, which is a celebration of his prema. Yes, that is the way. But Keshwara Pandit, he was the chief dancer. Sridhar would personally arrange for the devotee to leave the body. So it's not true that devotee can achieve everything. Did Haridasa Thakura call for the devotees? The Lord made the arrangement for his devotee. My devotee is living, let's go and celebrate his wonderful life. And all the devotees are here. Headed by Dhira Damodara Swami, all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu surrounded Haridasa and began congregational chanting. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Nobody is lamenting, oh Haridasa, why are you leaving now? You should stay here, we need you. Take Ayurvedic medicine. Doctor, can you help? 4 more years, please, please. 4, just 4. That it don't happen. It don't happen. That is failure. It's a failure. Devotees are not jubilating because Haridasa is passing. They are jubilating because Haridasa is going back to Godhead. It's a successful devotee. That is success. Please come. My God sister. Please come inside. Have a chair. Please come. There's some chairs. There's a seat for you down there. The closer the better. Not outside. Outside. You're not speaking outside. In front of all the great devotees like Ramananda and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, just look at the personalities who are here. Look at the personalities. Bhakti Pandit, Dhira Damodara Swami, Ramananda Rai, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Describe the holy attribute of Haridasa Thakura. As he described the transcendental attribute of Haridasa Thakura, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu seemed to possess 5 mouths. The more he described, the more his great happiness increased. It's an ecstasy qualities of his devotee. Not only the devotee enjoys speaking the presence of Krishna, the Lord himself enjoys speaking the glories of his pure devotees. So there is always a transcendental competition between the devotee and Krishna. They always have competition, and devotees always win. Yes. After hearing of the transcendental qualities of Haridasa Thakura, all the devotees present were struck with wonder. They all offered their respectful obeisances to the lotus feet of Haridasa Thakura. Why are they struck with wonder? All the devotees present were struck with wonder. Why are they wonder? Why are they feeling wonderful? Why are they surprised?
They never knew Haridasa before that.
They didn't see Haridas as a pure devotee. They will see him as a Yavana. We are Brahmanas. We are Yavana. They didn't see that. So when the Lord was speaking about who Haridasa Thakura is, they were able to see that the Lord is not just speaking, he was speaking with ecstasy. He was happy to speak about devotees. So they were surprised. Oh, is this Haridas? Is this kind of a devotee? So we have such a devotee like this in a movement. All the foolish people say like this. Only fools will not see who is a pure devotee and not a pure devotee. It was not that day that Haridasa Thakura came to stay with them. Haridasa Thakura has been with devotees for years. Right from Navadvipa here before they went to Jagannath Puri. They have been with him for years. Why they did not understand Haridasa Thakura is a pure devotee? Because of their own, it's our own, the cloud of anarthas is blocking us from seeing the reality. So they didn't see Haridas as such. This is very common with us. Like 80% of Hare Krishna devotees relate each other on the bodily platform. We see each other on the body. Yes, that is not a surprise. Sometime back, a devotee was complaining to me. Why are these people treating me like this? I was laughing at the devotee when she was talking. I was laughing. He was complaining devotee mistreated him, and for such and such reasons he was feeling bad. And then I told him, how do you expect a neophyte devotee to behave? Like a Mahabhagwat? Huh? A neophyte devotee will behave like a Mahabhagwat?
No.
If he behaves like that, is he a neophyte or Mahabhagwat? It's Mahabhagwat. So a devotee behaving like this means what? It's neophyte. So why are you not seeing that? Because you don't see it, so you are complaining, you are feeling very bad about it. Pure devotees, they see everyone, therefore they have no problem with any devotee. They don't have difficulty. They will relate with us according to our level. So they have no difficulty. We have difficulty because we are not in a higher level. Therefore we react to all negative things on our level. Pure devotees, it's not that they are fools. They are not fools. They are not stones. They have feelings. But they don't respond to negativity the way we respond to it because they are above it. So they are free. They are free with everyone. We have difficulty because we see what people do to us and we forget to understand their levels. We are expecting them to be the different level, which they are not. Then we have anxiety unnecessarily. We shouldn't have anxiety, but we're having it because we cannot see properly also. Haridasa Thakura has no difficulty with anybody. He can live with anybody. With even a snake that is so dangerous. Astrologer had to send a message that one should never have association with that Haridasa, but that snake. But Haridasa said, I've been living in this hole with this, I have never seen the snake. And you people just came now, you are seeing snake. And you are complaining. Please, my dear brother, don't waste your time to think of anything. Don't think about the snake. You should think about Krishna. Why are you wasting your time to think? Let me tell you, if there is a snake actually here, if there is a snake here, I don't see, but if you are seeing and it is here, it is true that the snake is here, I promise you, before tomorrow, either a snake leaves, I will leave. Don't worry about this. Let's chant Hare Krishna. Okay. He pacified it. They were still afraid. As Haridasa Thakura spoke, the snake started leaving. When the snake was leaving, the snake is leaving, all of them were holding their heart. Because if the snake see you and bite you, that's all. They are all devotees who are chanting Hare Krishna. They held their heart. Oh, Krishna, please don't let the snake see me. But the snake didn't see them because of Haridasa Thakura. He left gently. Then they started to glorify Haridas because they could see his power. He just mentioned it, and immediately, not even tomorrow, as he said, the snake left on its own accord. That is the nature of pure devotees. So the devotees are struck with wonder because they didn't understand that we are living with a pure devotee. Haridasa Thakura made Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sit down in front of him, and then he fixed his eyes like two bumblebees on the lotus face of the Lord. He held the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on his heart and took the dust of the feet of all the devotees present and put it on his head. He began to chant the holy name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya again and again. As he drank the sweetness of the face of the Lord, tears constantly glided down from his eyes. While chanting the holy name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, he gave up his air of life and left his body. Seeing the wonderful death of Haridasa Thakura by his own will, which was just like a great mystic, everyone remembered the passing away of Bhishmadev. There was a tumultuous noise as they all chanted the holy names. Hari! Hari! Krishna! Krishna! Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became overwhelmed with ecstatic love. The Lord raised the body of Haridasa Thakura and placed it on his lap. Then he began to dance in the courtyard in great ecstatic love. Just see, the Supreme Lord is celebrating the glories of his pure devotees. The Lord took the body of Haridasa Thakura, placed it on his lap. Not only that, because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstatic love, all the devotees were helpless, and in ecstatic love they also began to dance and chant congregationally. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced for some time, and then Dhira Damodara Goswami informed him of other rituals for the body of Haridasa Thakura. even the body of Haridasa Thakura is so dear to the Lord that he even forgot to keep the body down. You see how pure Haridasa Thakura is. The body of Haridasa Thakura was then raised onto a carrier that resembled an airship and taken to the sea, accompanied by congregational chanting. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced in front of the procession, and Bhakeshwara Pandit, along with the other devotees, chanted and danced behind him. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bathed the body of Haridasa Thakura in the sea and then declared, "From this day on, this sea has become a great pilgrimage site." Not only that, not only that, everyone drank the water that had touched the lotus feet of Haridasa Thakura. And then they smelled remnants of Lord Jagannath's sandalwood pulp over Haridasa Thakura's body. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bathed the body of Haridasa Thakura in the sea, and the sea became Chanamrit. And everybody? So wonderful. Amacharya Srila Haridasa Thakura ki jai. That is the body. After a hole was dug in the sand, the body of Haridasa Thakura was placed into it. Remnants from Lord Jagannath, such as his silken robes, sandalwood pulp, food, and clothes, were placed on the body. All around the body, the devotees performed congregational chanting, and Bhakeshwara Pandit danced in jubilation. With his transcendental hand, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally covered the body of Haridasa Thakura with sand, chanting, "Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol!" He was digging, "Hari Bol!" So it's a glorious life. It's a great personality. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally buried Haridasa Thakura, did everything. The devotees covered the body of Haridasa Thakura with sand and then constructed a platform upon the site. The platform was protected all around by fencing. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced and chanted all around the platform, and as the holy name of Hari roared tumultuously, the whole universe became filled with the vibration. After Sankirtan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bathed in the sea with his devotees, swimming and playing in the water in great jubilation. After circumambulating the tomb of Haridasa Thakura, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the Simhadwara gate of the Jagannath temple. The whole city chanted in congregation, and the tumultuous sound vibrated all over the city. Approaching the Simhadwara gate, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spread his cloth and began to beg prasadam from all the shopkeepers there. "I am begging prasadam for a festival honoring the passing away of Haridasa Thakura." The Lord said, "Please give me alms." Hearing this, all the shopkeepers immediately came forward with big basket of prasadam, which they jubilantly delivered to Lord Chaitanya. However, Dhira Damodara Swami stopped them, and the shopkeepers returned to their shops and sat down with their basket. Dhira Damodara Swami sent Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu back to his residence and kept with him 4 Vaishnavas and 4 servants, carriers. Dhira Damodara Goswami said to all the shopkeepers, "Deliver to me 4 palmfuls of prasadam from each and every item." In this way, varieties of prasadam were collected, then packed up in different loads and carried on the head of the 4 servants. Not only did Dhira Damodara Swami bring prasadam, but Banyanhat, Patnayaka, and Kasimishra also sent in large quantities. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made all the devotees sit in rows and personally began to distribute the prasadam, assisted by 4 other men. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not accustomed to taking prasadam in small quantities. He therefore put on each plate what at least 5 men could eat. Dhira Damodara Swami requested Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please sit down and watch. For these men to help me as I distribute the prasadam. The 4 men, Dhira Damodara, Jagadananda, Kasiswara, and Sankara, distributed the prasadam continuously. All the devotees who sat down would not eat the prasadam as long as the Lord had not eaten. On that day, however, Kasimishra had extended an invitation to the Lord. Therefore, Kasimishra personally went there and delivered prasadam to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with great attention and made him eat. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Namacharya Sri Haridasa Thakura ki Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anything else?
Gurudev, you said that we ought to come to the position where we have a very sweet, intimate relationship with the spiritual master.
Yes.
Which technologies can we use to come from the point where we are in so much awe and reverence to a point where we are in that relationship?
Listening very attentively to the teachings, the instructions of the spiritual master, and follow it exactly without speculation. You should follow it exactly, no speculation. You should listen. Don't play in the class, not with everyone. Don't play, don't joke, don't have discussion in the class. Don't do japa in the class. Listen attentively. Whatever instructions have been given, you should hear and take it. When we sit in the class, the sound carries the message. The sound carries the message. There are 2 things together. Inside the sound, the message and the benediction is inside. Those who hear that, they will get benefited from the class. But those who didn't hear, they will forget everything that was spoken. And nothing will work. It's a big science. Hearing is a very big science. It's not just an external mechanical thing. We don't hear. That's a problem. Because our mind is already congested with so many another task. Sri Upanishad and Bhagavad Gita Loka says one should become a gentleman. A devotee should become gentle. Gentleman include all of us, man or woman, the same. Gentle. Who is a gentleman or gentlewoman? He doesn't misbehave in anything. He takes everything very seriously. Everything. Because a gentle devotee knows that this is an opportunity for me to get elevated. We go to a bathroom, take shower, right? For the body. What the shower for the soul? What the shower for the soul?
Yeah.
What we hear. When we hear the presence of Krishna, this is the shower the soul needs. And it goes through the ear, not through the eye. It's through the ear. So we should bathe the soul. We should nourish the soul by the chanting and hearing. And that should be done attentively. Then we see our Krishna conscious life will be meaningful. Right? Make sense? All right. Hare Krishna. Srila Haridasa Kura ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.